Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Hey Sheila, how you doing, sugar?
I think Sheila's having some technical
Yeah,
difficulty.
Sheila's having a little bit of technical difficulty. She'll be right back. She'll be right back.
And I'm giving my disclaimer ahead of time. I'm not looking at the chat at all. So I'm not purposely ignoring anybody or being rude, but I've chose for this particular live to not look at the chat. So I can't see it.
We like to say welcome everybody to the penthouse while we waiting on our beautiful hostess to come back and join us. While we here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna speak to those in the chat. Hey Keystone, how are you? Meanwhile, Sanity Catfishing. Hey, how are you? Hi Vivian. Hi Vivian. How are you? Silks BB. Hello. How you doing, sweetheart? On site. What's up, sis? How you living?
Love you, April.
Laura Sullivan. Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm here, ladies.
Hey, sugar. How you doing, Sheila? I was just speaking to folks in your chat as they came in, waiting on you to get here.
And I want to thank everybody for coming to Penthouse. Give me 1 minute. Go ahead, carry on.
Okay. You're pretty loud too, Sheila. I don't know if it's just on my side or what, but maybe I'll cut my volume down some. But
Cut your volume down. You and your
Yeah, it
sensitivity.
was me. Okay.
So we would like to welcome everybody into the penthouse. Thank y'all for coming in here to join us today. Thank you guys for joining us today. All right, April, we got you. April, you always driving. She listening as she drive. She listening as she drive. Yeah, I got the live chat on. So anybody else want to drop down? Say hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? You know, y'all mama always taught you when you come into a room, you speak to the hostess. And the hostess is Miss Sheila E. I'm just here with her. Do she want me to go ahead and get started, Shelly?
I'm assuming I don't know what's going on.
She probably taking care of something.
Yeah.
She probably got the baby today.
Yeah. Yes, I do. And I want to thank everybody for coming in the Penthouse. And hello to everybody coming in. I want to thank my special guest Shelly and Viv. And you see the topic I have here. Shelly versus Tracy. Let the truth be told. Now, reason why I chose this topic because Tracy's saying that the mistress was Shelly. Now she had no more emails because Shelly stopped the emails. I want to hear Shelly's point of view and also Tracy. If you there, you could also click on the link because what we're not going to do is just hear one sided. And see, here at the penthouse, we keep it fair and neutral. So that's why I had that topic. I like to be transparent, hold people accountable, and it's not just one sided. So I decided, and Shelly didn't even know that I want to do this side. I'm going to step back and let my sis, Viv, stay in between this because at the end of the day, it's like I said, let the truth be told and let everything come out. And I'll be on mute. Go ahead, Viv. You can take it from here.
Okay. Um.
All
So
right.
okay, go
Welcome
ahead.
to welcome to everybody in the chat that I haven't spoken to. Chastity71, Bianca, Foot Soldier, Voodoo. Thank you guys for coming through. We appreciate everybody. So today we want to ask, and we want to be like Sheila said, we want to be transparent and we want to be fair about this. So, and on site says she love you back, Shelly. And so my thing is, and you guys, I don't have a dog in this fight, so I'm gonna be as fair as possible. I'm gonna be as fair as possible also. So, Shelly,
Hmm.
how did all this start between you and Tracy? Tracy's not here. And what would make her think that you are her husband's mistress?
I have no idea. I don't know her husband. I don't
Have you
know a mistress.
have you ever met first off, let's start like this. Have you ever met Tracy?
No, only on YouTube.
Have you ever talked to her on the phone?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Would you consider yourselves friends or in a YouTube ship?
I consider it to be cordial, like YouTube ship type situation. Cordial,
Have you
content creator to
have
content
you
creator.
okay, have you ever talked to her husband?
Absolutely not.
Have you ever talked to her husband online?
Yes. On their channel, um, there was some stuff going on, and I was basically telling her, and I said some things, about, you should value your marriage and keep that type of stuff, offline. And then her husband said, see, that's what I've been telling her all this time. So it was kind of just like that. He was just chiming into what I had said or whatever. But I've never had a personal conversation with him, as I would say maybe I've done with Brooke's husband as he comes to different platforms and stuff like that. But no, I don't know anything about her husband.
Okay, so my first question to you is, my next question to you would be,
Hmm.
okay, so you've never talked to him in person, you've never talked to her in person, other than online, and you talked
Hmm.
to her on the phone.
Yes.
How long had, how long have you? When did you start supporting Tracy?
Um, I'm not really for sure. Maybe 2 years ago, something like that. I haven't known her all that long, but maybe like 2 years or something like that.
Okay, so was it a time that you started supporting Tracy, and the two of you decided that you were going to part ways cordially?
Well, not exactly. There was one incident where, which you are aware of that incident because it did involve the green sector, and that blew up or
Do you want to
whatever.
elaborate on it?
Um, yeah, I will in just a second. So when all of that came, I went my way, she went her way, and after that, she came in my chat and she dropped down and she was like, "I come in peace," and I was just like, "Okay," I just let it all go. So, but the previous situation was just, she had took some emails pertaining to the green sector and she was, going around doing interviews and things like that, in situations. So that's what had happened.
Okay. Um. All right. So you guys decided to part ways cordially. I'm just gonna say cordially.
That was the first time. And then the second
First,
time, what happened is, um, I just said I'm not going back over there to her channel because I'm not going to be in any channel. I don't care who it is for me to be disrespected. And it's just that simple. It don't have to be a beef. And I was like, I wish her well. And that was it. And I went on about my merry way. And then it was suddenly I was the mistress and all this other stuff.
okay. So the question is asked in the chat:
Hmm.
do you two live in the same state?
No, I live in Maryland. She lives in Mississippi.
Okay.
And I've never been to Mississippi before. Just
When
to add
was
that in.
when was the first time you became aware that there was a mistress?
Well, that's the thing because it seems
I'm
like
talking
from
about the first time that you've ever become aware.
oh, shit, like maybe a year ago. A year ago, there was some lady. She didn't have a name to her, but yeah, I mean, I remember hearing her talk about it and stuff like that.
Did you ever experience this mistress in her chat
No,
before
but
the first fallout, or a mistress in the chat before the first fallout?
no. But what happened around, like, before this with the emails, there was a so-called mistress that was, and if she's here she could correct me because I could be wrong. I'm not that invested to know all the information, but I do remember her stating that somebody sent her a handwritten letter, and I thought to myself, who in the world is writing letters in this day and time?
Well,
And
let me ask you this: do you remember an incident where a club incident?
yes, I remember that. Oh
So
yeah,
did,
the lady was in her chat. Yeah, she was, but her name wasn't LaShawn. Her name was supposed to be Poochie or Pookie or Poochie or something like that. That was, I assume, a different person.
okay, so there was a pookie person. All right.
Yeah.
Then there was a handwritten letter.
Yes, a handwritten letter. And then during that time, that's when she stated that it was Tiffany Black or something like that that had wrote it. And I had did a live, and Tiffany came up there, and that's when I told her, I said, you can't just accuse somebody because you think the letter sounds like this person or that person. If you don't have any proof that that was her, then you shouldn't accuse her. Now she said that she looked on the letter, because I said all mail, it tells you, it stamps where the mail came from. So where did it come from? And she said that it had came from Georgia. Now, if this is the same person, I don't know, but I can say that I haven't been to Georgia since 2015. I'm sorry, 2005. That's how long it's been since I've been to Atlanta. So I'm not in Atlanta and I'm not going to write anybody a letter. And I'm also, no shade, but I'm not wasting no motherfucking stamp on Tracy or nobody else on YouTube. I'm just not. Not a postal stamp. No.
Besides Tiffany Black, and did she accuse anybody in his family or her family?
Yes. She has accused his sisters. She has now I don't know about her family, but I've heard her accuse his sisters of it before, because like I said, the letters always seem to be very detailed. And I also want to add this. The person that she state wrote the handwritten letter, which I'm assuming was a different woman, she said that that person was calling the hospital and they were pretending to be her, and they were telling the nurses to pull the plug on her moderator. And I was just like, who would do something like that? You know what I mean? And
Wait a
I
minute. Wait a minute. Her moderator?
Yeah, she said that her moderator was on like life support or something. Apparently she came out of it because this right now. And so she was saying that, somebody had called the hospital and told them to take her off of life support and stuff. And she said she knows that person in real life because she had even went up to the hospital to visit her, that girl is in Mississippi. Now, at one point, she was saying that girl was behind doing a bunch of stuff, and that moderator and her husband used to talk behind the scenes. And I'm like, why is your moderator talking to your husband? Have
Okay,
you ever?
so
Oh, never
this
mind.
is person number 3 or 4 that she's accused of
I
talking
can't
to.
keep up with all the different. Well, you mean that she's accused?
Yes, talking to
Um,
her behind the scenes.
right. So that, and then about a couple of weeks ago, she was saying that it was Deanna that had sent out the information. She was in Jay Wilson's chat saying that. So, it's been Tiffany, it's been Deanna, it's been me, it's been his sisters, and whomever else. It's been a bunch of different people.
Okay, so my question is, what happened after that? Okay, so you had the situation with the young lady in the chat. Then, so what is this latest situation? You received some type of email or a letter. So there was a letter that was mailed out that could have been the sister, his sisters, his family members, cousins, aunties, uncles, or whatever that came from Georgia.
Yeah, it was a handwritten letter. That's the first time I ever heard about somebody stalking her in real life.
All right, so now after these people that were supposedly stalking her in real life, what did you do? How did she come to you for assistance, or did you go to her?
No, it didn't really go either or either. I didn't even put myself in the middle of it. I just stayed, I did speak about it on my channel about this letter because she had been reading the letter and all that other stuff. And then that's when she said that Tiffany, I think I'm saying her name right, Tiffany Black. And so I dropped the link. Tracy came up there and was talking about the letter. The video is they put it on my community wall a couple days ago. And then Tiffany came up and she was just like, Tracy, why would you say that I did this and that? Like, I've been nothing but good to you. I've been supportive of you. Why would you say I wrote a letter and this and that? And then I was like, Tracy, if you don't have any proof this is her, it's not right to accuse her. And then she apologized to her. But I think she also was trying to speculate or indicate that it could have been me or Dovey because in that live, the title says that me, Tiffany, Dovey, and myself got vindicated or something to that nature. I don't remember exactly, but something like that.
Okay. All right. So now that we're down to we've gone past that. A letter's been mailed. Now, how did this latest incident happen? Did you receive an email along with other content creators in reference to Tracy?
Yes, I did. I did not initially even know that I had gotten an email. I just recall seeing her write on her community post, well, I guess I'm going to get exposed tonight. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on? And then that's when I found out that Fabe took the information or whatever and did content on it. I never went over there to watch it. I'm just being honest. I never watched it, so I don't know. Um, I don't know exactly what Fabe said. I don't know what Tracy said. Tracy
Hold
went
on,
live.
Sheila. Hold on, Shelly. All right. So before we go any further,
Mhm.
chat. Shelly's not reading the chat, but I am. And I want to tell you guys this. First off, you're not going to disrespect me, and you're not going to disrespect Shelly, and you're not going to disrespect us in the penthouse. This is
Right.
Sheila's platform. Sheila asked me to come over here and do
Mm-hmm.
something for her. Shelly didn't write any questions. Vivian is asking questions.
Vivian knows how to read and spell and articulate. Fuck, I don't need to write nothing for nobody.
And I would
And
like, excuse me, I would like for everybody to be respectful to the guests on the panels,
If,
also to each
and to
one
be
in the
honest, if they're being rude and being disrespectful, I'm just gonna exit stage left because I told you I don't. I have my own channel. I don't have to. First of all, I don't even have to do this because I already told her that if she does this again, I'm calling the police
hold on
because
a second. Hold on. Tracy, how are you today, dear? You said don't discuss you over here. You got the emails. Sweetheart, come on up because Sheila wants this to be fair and balanced. And she said, if you come over, hit the link.
I'll even drop down. But my
Wait,
thing
hold on.
is,
This is my channel. I could discuss what I want to. But the thing was, Tracy, you were gonna discuss her over your channels. Okay, if we're gonna say we're gonna adults, let's discuss it as adults. Because it's not gonna just be one sided. We transparent here in this penthouse. And that's why I said, and like Phil Soldier said, Sheila, you said you wasn't no, but that's the thing always happens. See, it's always one sided. And see, a person want to get on their panel and do what they want to do, but they don't want to get on the panel neutral to hear both sides. See, we want to see and don't just put a person name out there and lie on them. We want to know. We want to see the
you're
proof in the
accusing me of something with
yes.
no proof. You're accusing me of something that you should be checking your husband on. You should be able to
Wait
have
a
a
minute.
conversation with your
Hold
husband and ask him, are you and Shelly in communication? I don't know your husband. It's not right for you to keep coming on here, dragging my name into your shit that I don't have anything to do with. And I told you that if you continue to do it, that I was going to call the police because you're harassing me at this point. And as soon as I call the police, everybody will be boohooing and crying and doing all this, saying, why am I doing this to you when I've been asked you politely to leave me alone? I have not done anything to you, Tracy, and you know that.
on.
I
Okay,
haven't done anything but try to help you. You know that. I have
so
done nothing to you.
so Shelly.
Yes.
Okay, so since we're going down the timeline, so we got as far as you received an email.
A lot of people received the email. I didn't even know I had one until 5A did the whatever she did about it. It was in my Gmail. I don't even check my Gmail like that. Yes, the email was in there and it was all also attached to many other content creators. Again, I did it. Where is the evidence? Where is the proof? Where is the receipts? If I did it, I would tell you I did it, because what are you going to do with it? You ain't going to do shit about it. If I did it, I'm grown. I don't have to lie. I don't have
Okay,
time to stalk you in your life. You're not that important for me to be doing that.
after okay, so this is my question. After that email came out, what happened on the next on the live?
Which one?
Okay, was it a live where you ended up going over to Tracy's and an incident happened?
Yeah, the so-called mistress was in the back chat. Which, how the fuck am I on? That's another thing. How am I on YouTube and in StreamYard and I'm in the back chat is myself and another person? First of all, you would even hear an echo if I was in the on a StreamYard twice. So the person was back there threatening her life and dropping her information, and that's when I went off, cussed the girl out. Just like when the person emailed me, I respond back to them. She didn't even know I responded back to the person and told them whatever they do to her is going to come back 100-fold.
Okay, so
Just
after
like
that,
whatever anybody doing to me going to come back to them 100-fold. Because
so
I haven't
after
done nothing to her for
okay,
her to
so
be going around lying.
okay, so April has a question. She said, "Did you help Tracy with a divorce? And if so, what
You
did
you
you
broke
do?"
up. I didn't hear you.
She wants to know, on site wanted to know, did you help Tracy with a divorce? If so, what did she do?
She called me, and I can put my phone right here and show 5 o'clock in the morning. I was asleep. She called me 5 o'clock in the morning, woke me up out my sleep, and she was asking me different questions and what did they mean to help her with her paperwork. And I did that. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is, I've done nothing to this girl.
Okay, so was this before or after the one where the girl was in the back chat?
This was after. And what I kept saying to her was, you need to contact the police because your life has been threatened. And she said she had already contacted the police, but they said there's nothing they could do about it. And I was like, well, you need to speak to that police officer supervisor, because at this point, this person is affecting your real life. Her words, the mistress went to her pain management doctor and got her cut off her pain medication. So did I fly into Mississippi and go to a doctor that I have no knowledge of, have no reason to know what his name is or where he is or where he's located? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
And I just want to say something, because in order for someone to know those things about you, they had to be real close. They had to be a family member, a spouse, or somebody real close, because nobody online gonna know all that good information like
Right.
that,
How do I
important
know where she
information.
fills out her
So
prescriptions?
so the end of the day is, like I said, Tracy, like I said, I have nothing against you or whatever, but I would love for you to get on, not just hop on your panel, but if you feel that Shelly is the mistress and it stopped, and you have proof it's Shelly, we would like to know in the penthouse.
Could somebody please delete Taco Bell?
Yes. Maz, could y'all please be on y'all hold on.
And could somebody get rid of YouTube police? Because if you got
Okay,
issues,
hold on.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, they're gone.
Thank you. So my next question would be, so why were you helping her why did she call you in reference to divorce papers?
That's the question you would have to ask her. And I'm still curious. I mean, she could, I'm not even screaming or yelling. So if she's in the chat, why is she not coming up here on the panel? I'm confused.
So has she ever, I don't know, I'm asking, and another reason that I was asked to do this because y'all ain't got no dog in this fight. And for anybody that know me, they know I don't be all in these YouTube streets like that. I just don't. So my question would be, after all of this went down, why would it be, has she ever shown any proof that it was you that sent an email out?
No.
Did
And
she
to be
show?
honest, can I be all the way honest?
Yes, be
Because
honest.
I even asked somebody to, and I ain't gonna bring the person name into it, but I probably could ask them to go back and throw me the receipt. But I asked somebody to dox the email that the girl emailed from, and it didn't have any name. No name was connected with it. So why am I going to go out of my way to try to find out who the person was? And when I did this, I was doing this to give her the information to help her out because her life was threatened, that they were going to come
Hmm.
and burn her house down. And I said, this is not safe for you because somebody is threatening you and you don't know who this person is, but they know everything about you. They know
Hmm.
about her father, they know about her brother. Me and her never had those type of conversations about her family.
Thank you, Gone Fishing, but I'm really not in these streets. Anybody that know me, they know I stay on my channel. I come to Sheila's channel, but who, I'm not going to defend myself to you guys. But anyway, as I was saying, back to this. So, what do you want to see happen? What would you
I
guys?
would like to see her show some receipts, proof, or an explanation to why I would know this information. Because I'm not a psychic. I also would like to hear her husband come on live and state that he has been communicating with me. Now, I'm not going to sit here for um security reasons and show my call list, but if Tracy would like to come up here, I will, and I shouldn't have to, but I have no problem doing it. I have no problem as long as the live is ended and we're not live. I have no problem showing my call log. I have no problem showing who has texted me. I have no I have never communicated with her husband. I am a married woman and it is not
Let me
okay.
ask. Let me ask you this. Okay, so there's a comment in the chat by somebody L7.
Hmm.
They said that
Mhm.
I low key thought Tracy made all this up and sent those emails herself to bring traffic to her channel. Do you think that was possible?
I absolutely believe that it's possible. And when I told her to do the police report and she didn't want to do it, I believe that she then deflected and she tried to make it about me. But I'm here to tell you, and God is my witness, if she goes on that, and I'm not threatening, I'm just saying, if she goes on her channel and she starts that up about I'm the person behind these emails, we will get to the bottom, and I say we, meaning myself, I will get to the bottom of who is behind these emails because I'm going to contact Mississippi police. I'm going to do it on live. I may mute certain things or certain times, but I'm going to do it. I have done nothing but support Tracy, try to help Tracy, been nice to Tracy, try to give her ideas of things to do so that she didn't have to, YouTube wouldn't even affect her mental health like that. And for her to sit here and blatantly lie on me when she knows damn well I haven't done anything to her. And if
And
she
I'm glad
wants
you
to see
say
my
that.
phone, I will show it to her. If she
I'm,
wants to see my Instagram, I will show you who's been contacting me. I have no reason to lie. I have nothing to gain by messing with Tracy. For what reason? I don't even have the desire to drag her. I'm not going to go back and forth and argue. We already went down that road months ago, and that's dead done and over for me. I'm not going back and forth and arguing with you, but I will contact the police because remember, in those emails, the address and information was there. And I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to tell the police about everything, the pills selling, all of it. I'm telling them about all of it because I'm not going to be the sacrificial lamb for content for YouTube. I'm not going to continue to be harassed when I keep asking to leave me alone. Now,
and
if it's
that's
something that
why.
you want to see
All
on
right,
my
so
side,
so conspiracy theories. Okay, so
I'm sorry.
Styles. Wait a minute, hold on. Conspiracy theory complaint box says you will uncover Tracy in that case. She isn't being honest.
Oh, I thought you were
Or
talking
to
about the
turn
other
around and
person.
say, I'm hanging up this live and I'm working things out with my husband.
Well, I don't really
Okay,
care if she works things out with him or not. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, I don't care. But what she's doing to me is wrong. Give me 1 second, Viv. You know what it
all
is.
right,
Hold on one
all right.
second.
All right. So
And that's why I wanted to say too, because I know that um Shelly was helping Tracy, and like I said, and I like both of them, and that's why I wanted to really get to the bottom of this, to really discuss it. Then it had to go that far that authorities had to come into it, you know. So that's why I wanted really to make this live, that for Tracy and Shelly to really work this out, because that's what I think we should do before we get authorities or go way left.
And I don't want to do it. That's why I'm
okay,
here. I don't want
so
to do it. But
Shelly,
I will.
here was a question for you from
Hmm.
April. Wasn't the daughter-in-law helping Tracy also? And if
Yeah.
so, why did Tracy drag the daughter-in-law in her next live or make
I
Tracy
have no
pay for that?
I have no idea. The daughter-in-law was live with Tracy and she was defending Tracy. She was dragging the lady. The lady was stating that Tracy's daughter-in-law had sex with her husband for $20 or whatever. And the daughter-in-law was defending Tracy, windmilling for her and everything. And then the next day, I mentioned her name and Tracy was like, I don't like that bitch. And I'm like, wait a minute, she was just at your house yesterday. She was just defending you. And she was like, yeah, but I don't like her. She tried to beat me up and all this other stuff. Wow. And then that's when it came clear to me that if you can be sitting beside somebody and be cool with them one day and then drag them the next day on your live, what makes me special? So I get it, but you're not going to do it. You're not going to keep going from chant because I've already got word that you was on somebody else's platform today with my name. You know what I'm saying? And if it was just a regular, if you was just dragging me, I don't have no problem with that. You can drag me up, down, right, left, and center. I have no problem with that. But the fact that you're lying about the fact that I'm getting information from a company that I'm affiliated with. You're also lying, stating that I'm talking to your husband when I'm a married woman myself. And I don't know how you feel about your marriage or how you value your marriage, but I value my husband and my respect for him. I don't need those type of slanderous statements made about me because I'm not talking to anybody's husband and having sidebar conversations. I'm not
And
talking to no mistress. I would never talk to anybody's mistress.
and my
I'm a married
on
woman.
site said, self-preservation. This is the right thing for you to report it, just in case something go down. It's been reported.
Yes, I am going to report. You talking about me? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what? Maybe that's what I need to do. And just anyway, in general, I think a case number needs to get started with this whole thing because this gotten way way out of hand. I can deal with dragging, but the whole harassment and slandering and oh it's you and I got proof and it's Shelly when you know damn well I don't know what's going on with you and your husband and y'all sex life. But them emails stated that you complain midway through when y'all having sex, you tell him to stop because your back hurt. Why would I know that information? Why would I know that when you give him head, your teeth scrape his dick? You never told me that. But instead of you taking some accountability that you put your marriage out here on YouTube, and then it could be anybody for real. You want to pin it on me. And it's not gonna fly like that. It
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
just
fly
say
like that.
this. Kitty Hawk, if you got a problem with Shelly, you know, why do you feel she's being malicious? You guys, everybody can come at her and say whatever they want to say whenever they want to say it. And she's being malicious for putting people off her back. Just like I was being malicious when I was minding my business and Tim came at me and I had never said anything to this man. And I got him off my back. But now everybody else is malicious when they get people.
Well, it's not even about off my back. She can drag me all day long. But what she's doing, but because what that lady did was she threatened her life. And you're accusing me of being that person. So to protect myself, I'm going to contact the police to clear myself of anything. This is not
And
right.
and conspiracy theory complaint box, you're right. Who wants a man who let their bad who let who wants a man who let their bathroom run all over and allow feces all over the house? Then they argue on live about who's going to clean it up. And she did put herself out there.
Tracy, anything that I've ever said, even if we was when we was beefing, it was factual and actual. I never went and dug low and came up with this and that and all this other stuff. And see, people always want to use the excuse of mental health. But what about my mental health? I have my own mental health struggles that I
Okay,
deal with
Kitty
every
Hawk,
day.
she didn't put Dovey's. All right, so first off,
No, we're not
Dovey.
talking about fucking
No,
Dovey.
no, hold on, Shelly. I'm gonna clear this up. First off, she had a Dovey had agreed that they weren't gonna say anything about each other, but Dovey came back and said something to her, so she said something back to Dovey. Why is that being malicious? Then she didn't put Tracy's business out in the street. Tracy put her own business out in the street. Have you ever been to one of her lives? Have you ever been to one of Tracy's lives? Tracy put her own business out in the street. I'm just saying. So nobody puts her business out there. She puts her own business out in the street. And my name is not Vic. My name is Viv, V-I-V, Vivian, Vivian. So that's all I'm saying. So it's not us putting her business out there. She put her own business out there. So why is it that if somebody keeps coming at you, let's just say, this happened to you, what would you do?
Oh, they would say ignore only because it's not them.
Can y'all hear me?
We
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can
you
hear
now,
you.
sweetheart.
Okay.
I think the point people keep on forgetting is that I'm also fucking married. I might not run no couples channel, but it's not okay.
And
Mhm.
and conspiracy theory, I'm going to say this, and this was a respectful question, Shelly. And this is the same question you and I, we've talked about this before. If mental health is a concern, then why fellowship in this type of community? To protect yourself, wouldn't it be better for us to turn off and go to other communities?
I agree with that. I
You
agree
and
with
I,
that.
you and I,
I've been doing
you and
that.
I,
Yeah.
you and I, we talked about this, and you
Yes.
guys listen. In Shelly's defense, y'all think about this. It was a while Shelly wasn't saying nothing about none of this stuff. She wasn't saying nothing about none of this stuff. She was doing her green sector thing, minding her business, not saying anything to anybody. But then all of a sudden, people kept coming at her. So what is she to do? Is she not supposed to protect herself? Is she not supposed to snap back? Just because I choose a lot of times to be the bigger person, does that mean she have to be the bigger person? I'm just asking a question.
Right. She should supposed to defend herself and clear her name because you talking about somebody doing, making up false accounts and acting like this somebody mistress and trying to break up a marriage. Come on, that's not nothing you take lightly.
And then
And
she
see, like I
accused me of
said,
talking to her husband, but yet it's still, why hasn't her husband came and said that he's been talking to me or whatever? Like, nobody's asking any real questions to her. Like, why would Shelly know that your father sells fucking pills? Why would Shelly know about what's going on in y'all bedroom? Nobody's asking her that, because why? They hate me, so they can just run with a story that makes absolutely no fucking sense that I
All
will
right,
be behind it.
hold on. So bring the lube person, thing, whatever you may be. What lie or what beef has she started? And how did she start it? If you're going to say that Shelly did something, bring facts. I don't mind you guys saying whatever you're going to say, but be factual about it.
right, right. And I was just Shelly
That's all.
anybody.
That's all I'm saying. If you're going to say that somebody did something, show receipts. That's all I'm saying.
It looks like I'll be having a little bit of spare time while they get those receipts together. I'm going to go get me some lemonade. I'll be right back. Because, I mean, I guess they come in with receipts. So, and I'm here. It could be anybody. It's
I mean, because there are a lot of people out here that say this person did this person started this person did this. But what happens is a lot of times in this sector, what I see in this sector, what I see is that those that go and pull receipts from videos, they only chop and screw the part to make the person that they don't like look bad. They don't ever get
Right.
from the very beginning. What up, Abso?
Mhm. And thank you, Goldfish. And I want to thank everybody coming in chat. And that's true because, like I said, see, we don't say nothing to it hit us. Let's say something before it even hit us. Let's be, you know what? Let's just address this. When do it When do it go too far? When do it stop? We don't pick and choose who we get on board with because I don't like her or whatever. Because there's a lot of lies and gossip and drama said about people. So at the end of the day, is this could be Shelly today, but believe me, it could be you next week or maybe tomorrow.
And Sheila will tell you, I've been lied on here. I choose to ignore the people because it's just Vivian. That's just what I do. And I found out with me, that to protect my mental health and my sanity, I don't argue with people because I'm not going to argue with you but so much. And then I will get on a plane, train, or in my automobile. Wouldn't be the first time. So that's why I don't argue, fuss, and fight with people because I will get your address and you'll see me and I'll be driving past your house, knocking on your door, doing
Did
video.
anybody come up with some receipts?
Mm-mm.
Ain't
Oh,
nobody coming. Ain't nobody coming up. And like I said, and it's sad because you can't blame somebody on something you ain't got proof. But that's not even gonna stand in the courts. You have to have a witness. You have to have evidence.
and
So
on
let's
top
not
of
pick
it,
and choose here.
on top
King
of
W,
it, I'm
King
bold enough.
W, prove it. Again, you keep saying stuff, you keep making accusations, unless you got proof. That's all we're saying. What you think because you said lie enough times that it's still gonna be it's gonna turn into the truth? No. If you say a lie enough times, it's never gonna turn into the truth. It's still gonna be a lie. And as I told you, ladies, people on here would rather believe a ugly lie than to believe the beautiful truth.
You know what it is? Like they got their clicks and stuff. So whatever their clicks say, they're gonna believe their clicks. And ones they don't like, they're gonna go against them. So that's what it's all about. About numbers, likes, and views, who had the most subscribers and stuff like that. Let's just get to the bottom of it. We want to see who's lying. We want to see evidence.
And
If you
King
don't have
W,
evidence, and you don't
if
have
you
the
got
receipts, then we don't want to hear nothing you got to say.
King W, if you got so much evidence, hit the link, baby. We can have a discussion. It'll be a respectful discussion.
Here's another thing too. Even when that LaShawn person was in her chat, and I told her to click on the channel to get the URL, it's like she purposely went to the wrong channel or whatever. And I'm like, I'm here telling her what to do. If it was me, why would I be trying to tell her what to do in order to give the police or YouTube the information to find out who's behind this or to make it stop? I mean,
Underrated.
I
But
know I'm a
okay.
little crazy, but I'm not that crazy.
Hey, underrated. How are you, sweetheart? Now, soul sister, what's up? How you doing?
Is there any excuse
And
why Tracy hasn't hit the link? Because she's going everywhere else around YouTube and doing tours about this. So, I mean, I'm here and I'm not, that's not even like I'm being aggressive or nasty or rude or whatever. I'm very calm because I already made up my mind what I'm going to do about this. I'm not arguing back and forth with her for clicks and views. I'm not. So if I've done all of this, why wouldn't she come up here on this panel and tell the people what I have done and how I know all this information? And also bring her husband with her too, because I don't know him.
Right.
I actually don't want to know him,
well, and actually, that could clear up some things. Because
Right.
if she comes up and she brings her husband up, also, he could tell when and where he talked to Shelly, what date and what time.
I have never talked to this man ever.
Like I said, this is all you can't make this stuff up. That's why I wanted to resolve this, and I see this gonna carry on for likes and views, and that's what they do here. The end of the day is, like I said, this could be resolved right now, but like I
Right, but
said,
at what cost though? Doing it for clicks and views, and when I call the police, at what cost? At what cost? At
And
what
she,
cost? If I really press you, at what cost?
and
Who
she
gonna
can be
lose?
live now. She can be live now. But if she really wanted to get to the bottom of it, she would have clicked on Sheila's link.
because I'm neutral over here. And see, that's what people do. They want to get on their panel so they have more control and the people they like, so they could attack them and all that or whatever. And they don't want to get to the bottom of it. Linger on for likes and views and put their little numbers up. See, I'm not about likes and views.
King
I'm about
W,
what's true and honest, what's moral, and what's right.
King W, I'm not gonna call you out your name, sir, ma'am, or whatever you are, troll. But again, you can click the link and cam up. We can have a conversation. And Sherry Reese,
Thank you, Muffy.
you can cam up and we can have a conversation because right now you're just a big C. And I don't have I don't have conversations with people without pictures.
And see, that's why I said this is the devil playground. People don't really want to get down to the truth. They don't. Because if she did, she would have came on here and discussed it like a lady. And see, this is not the first this happened. This always happened, people. When you have very, very serious situation, this could harm somebody's marriage.
First off, no pressure. What do you mean you thought I was a lady of the cloth? Again, you too can come up and we can have a conversation. I don't have a problem with it.
And you know what? And that's the sad thing about it. You have grown people around here trolling. And you know what? And see, it's fine and then it's fun and games until we knock on their door. Ain't that something? And they laugh and giggle until somebody it happened to them. And it's sad. It could be Shelly today. It could be you in the next hour. What about that?
So that's where I'm at. That's all. That's it, and that's all. That's all. We already
That's all.
see. We
Yes.
already see what the thing is.
Hmm.
She was here. She could have came
Hmm.
up. She could have had a conversation, and she chose not to. There is, if you're out here and you're going to make an accusation, only thing I say is, if you're going to make an accusation, bring a receipt. And I am a follower of Jesus because, and this is the thing, if I wasn't, I wouldn't be. I would be like, Shelly did this and she did that and da 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 da. All I'm saying is, show a receipt. That's all I said. Show a receipt.
May I ask the chat a question? Because I know a lot of times you have to give me the answers, because I'm not looking. But I know a lot of times people will be in more than one chat at a time. The only question I have is she on her live accusing me of the same bullshit? Because if she is, I'm going to politely, because we've been up here for an hour, I'm going to politely exit. I'm going to go to my channel and I'm going to be with the
Yes.
911. I'm going to be with them
Let's go
alpha.
to your channel.
No,
Hmm.
hold on. I'm asking. I'm waiting for the answer, Sheila. You jump into something that we ain't even there. I might not even need to go to my channel. So I just want to know: is that what she's over there doing, or what? I
What
don't
up,
care if she's
Malik?
dragging me. She can cuss me out all day long.
What up, Malik? Live from MLK. How you doing, bro?
Hey
What
Malik.
that Sheila? It be all fun and games till they get approached. Then you see their true colors.
Right. Malik, be right. That's right.
And only thing I say is to be fair and honest with a person. If you accuse someone, if you accuse someone of something, have a fact, have a proof. That's all I say. If you accuse somebody of something, have proof. As someone has been lied on and call out their name, that's all I ask. Have proof. That's all I ask. So it's a lot of people on here making accusations,
Right.
but nobody has proof. Because if I make an accusation at you, well, I'm not gonna make no accusation at you. If I come at you, I'm gonna have facts and proof.
The Mr. story to me is about as bad as the chicken story. I'm just saying, it really is. Where I'm concerned, at least from my viewpoint.
So that's all I say. If you gonna come at somebody, have the proof. So that's
Right.
all I'm asking for. That's all, Sheila. Is that all you're asking for? Is some proof?
That's all I'm asking for because remember my name was mentioned that I was texting her husband too.
I
So the
forgot
enemy
all
gave
about that,
me
Sheila. I forgot
Was it?
all
yes,
about that. It was you
yes.
being
I don't
accused too. You was another person that was being accused. Now it's been me.
mhm.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And Sheila, you don't remember Vivian asking the questions? You should have jumped in because when we was going down the list of the different people, that would have been a perfect time to bring it up. I forgot about that too. I forgot about it being
Wait a
Sheila.
minute.
Remember I had my
Sheila.
grandson. I was
And that's why I
preparing him.
called her that day. So
Wait a
when she
minute.
talking about I called her about mess, I called her that day saying, Tracy, you need to come clear Sheila's name. You know what I'm saying? People talking about you texting Sheila texting your husband. You need to come live and clear that up.
So
She never cleared my name. And thank everybody for coming to accept it. She never cleared my name to this day. She never cleared my name. I don't have Tracy email. I don't have her phone number or nothing. Only contact I had with Tracy was online.
so how would you text her husband?
I don't know. I don't have Instagram. I don't have none of that. I have Facebook and I don't even use my Facebook messages. So,
So do you know her husband on Facebook?
no.
Do you
I
know
don't
him
even know
on
what her
Facebook?
husband looked like.
So well, if all of these people, I guess my thing is, if I came on here and accused somebody of texting my husband or emailing my husband or even having a conversation with my husband, I think I would be able to say, okay, look, here's the phone and here's the log receipt. And look, this where they call, this person called my husband. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, here go the log. They called my husband. Or this is where they text my husband. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Or Instagram messages to your husband. Why she can't look on her Instagram or wherever else?
Okay,
I don't know nothing about him to even be on some other
so
email or Instagram or Facebook with him. No.
okay, so PDP asks, do you guys believe that Tracy's husband has messed around with anybody? PDP, I don't know.
Just recently I was saying she might be just making a story up on him. He could be faithful.
Shelly, have you sent Sean an email from Saturday, June 16th?
Sean who?
I don't know who up. Angie Blog says at S Hut, she's showing an email from you to Sean Saturday, June 16th. Is that the email
Who
where
the
you
hell is
showed?
Sean?
I don't know.
Wait, are you talking about the girl when I told her to leave me the hell to don't message me about Tracy?
Angie Vlogs, is that what the email says?
Wow.
Because I showed her a screenshot of what I responded back to the girl. The message was the email was sent to a bunch of content creators, and I told her, I said, whatever you're doing to Tracy and her husband, I said, you want credit for being a side chick? I said, whatever you're doing to them will come back to you 100-fold. I was not interested in taking the story or anything like that, if that's what she's talking about. But
Is that what you talk about, Angie Vlogs?
because I showed that receipt on my live, I think it was a couple days ago.
Hello, Angie. Are you out there, darling?
If
Is
that's
that
what she's showing, if anything, she's proving my damn innocence.
Mm-hmm. So, we try. I try. So
she said, Shelly, she said, yeah, that's the one she's showing. So, Angie, if you see where she sent an email and she's telling the girl she don't want nothing to do with her, would that prove that Shelly emailed the girl? Sheila. Okay, Sheila said no, she's never texted Tracy. Sheila just said Miss Intel is asking, did you ever text Tracy's husband? Miss
never.
Intel, no, she just said no, she never did. She said she don't have her
No
email, her
pizza.
phone number, or nothing.
No.
And see, this is my problem with Tracy. She always call herself showing something, but she ain't showing nothing that's making no damn sense.
How you do it, vibrant? Yes, I don't. No, I don't. Wow, this is crazy.
And you're right, Kiva. Sheila just said she don't know the man. She said she ain't never talked to the man online either. You ain't gotta like a person, but don't lie on them.
Pizza said that. Read her. Mark.
Yeah.
Her.
Uh Pisa said, yes, Viv. Shelly said she emailed the girl back and cussed her out and showed us the email. The girl emailed Shelly and she emailed her back. The girl emailed Shelly and Shelly emailed the girl back.
I responded back telling her whatever you do is going to come back to you. Do you want credit for being a side chick? That's it. That's it.
So my question is this: is Tracy really showing receipts that Shelly proving Shelly was the person that sent the email? And it says Shelly emailed her back to cuss her out because she came at Shelly in her email. So, but my question is,
No. We're not gonna.
no,
I did
no,
not
no.
respond. She didn't come. No, the lady did not come at me. The lady sent the same email to me that she sent to everybody else, and I responded back to her because me and Tracy were cool on YouTube. And I was offended that this lady would send me that type of information. So I responded back to her and said,
Oh, okay. No, Peace is saying no. Tracy World didn't show any proof yet. She not sure. She hasn't shown any proof yet.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question. How did this person get all y'all emails? That's all I want to ask.
anybody can get YouTubers emails. When you go in your about section, most people either have it or you can hit the little button and it gives you the email address. And that's where I'm got confused because nobody ever emails me at my Gmail. Everybody emails me on Yahoo. So I don't even look in there unless I'm sending like big files or whatever.
I
And
mean,
so,
and
huh?
I'm going to say this, Sheila. The girl did email a whole bunch of people. I got an email about Tracy's World, and
Oh,
it had
okay.
a whole bunch of people.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's the exact same one that Shelly got, but I got something too. And it wasn't from Shelly because I would have known it was from Shelly.
There's two different sets of emails. There is the first set, and when I cussed the lady out, then she never reached back out to me again. But the people she emailed the first time, she emailed those people again with more information, and then she sent another set of emails to other content creators.
And you can get anybody's. Okay, so most content creators have a way for you to contact them or email them in their description. I know I do. In my description box, I have and plus my email out there.
But
But
it's very weird that she emailed all the people who be in Tracy's chat and close to
No,
her.
no.
You know?
no,
People
she
keep
emailed a lot of
people keep
people.
saying that, but the
Okay,
thing is,
correct
the
me.
bigger people are not really checking their emails, and they're not checking for this lady, because Jake Wilson got the email, Vivian got the email, Brooke got the email, I got the email, it's got on it, Fabe got the email. I mean, lots of people got the email. Also, this lady was telling stories about Tracy abusing her mother and said that her mother peed on her couch. How would I know her mother peed on the couch? How would I know that she was renting her sofa set? The email also stated that her mother spilled ice cream on the floor, and Tracy got mad and her husband had to clean it up. I have no way of knowing this information, but then again, Tracy said her husband told it to me. But yet she won't get her husband to come on here and say it.
Vivian, you see pizza comment in the chat?
She said, I asked Tracy, did any more letters come? And she said, no. Tracy said after she stopped talking to Shelly, she hasn't received anything in her email from the girl, from the said girl. Okay. So my question again is, if this is the said girl, show the email, the actual email address that it came from. You know, at the top, she can show that because
And right. Also, that girl that was in her chat that day, I clicked on, well, let me take it back. I told somebody that was a moderator to click on and go to the channel. I don't think Tracy ever thought anybody was going to do that. There's actually a video on that channel. And so when she was telling people about the channel, she was like, it's no videos there. I was like, yeah, it's one video there. It's like a short, but it's a video there. And I looked, and the page had been established in 2017. But she kept on reading the wrong information and stuff.
Okay, Viv, you see what Pizza said? She said, Viv, I
she
couldn't
tr- she
go
said
ahead.
she couldn't ask more questions. Uh, wait a minute, I'm on the wrong thing. She said, Viv, I couldn't ask any more questions because we got cut off by the panel. You got cut off by the panel. So Sean has some connection to only email beef sector content creators. Uh if I guess she email content creators in the beef sector because that's where what's her name is.
Hold on. I thought of something else too. Wait a minute. She told me that Sean emailed her.
Go ahead and ask her, Pizza. Go ahead and ask her. We're gonna stay live for a second. Go ahead and
You
ask
asked
her.
the pizza.
Okay, she said that Sean had emailed her and told her that I told her I wanted her to work for me, and that I told her to remove her daughter's picture off of Instagram. Can somebody get her to show the receipt on that? Because I would like to see the receipt of the girl emailing her stating that I asked her to work for me from that same email. Because that's just another thing that's just like, let that be shown. Even though the girl could be playing mind games, but it will be nice to see that.
True, Shelly. True.
Honestly, to be honest, Sheila, I'm sorry, I'm eating my frozen lemonade. To be
Well,
honest,
good got us. Wait, excuse me. I like the way this is happening right here. We got Pizza going back information. We got Viv here. You can always call her the one with wisdom. She got old soul. Then with you, then me, I'm more
I
laid
don't
back.
mind even being live. I don't even mind
Mm-hmm.
being on this live all day until this thing gets straightened out, because I'm telling you, I don't have nothing to do with it. And I would just appreciate not being accused of it. I don't even mind if she say, well, I'm thinking it seemed like, but to blatantly say, yeah, it's her, even though she don't even have a reason to even think that way. Because I have no way of knowing this knowledge. I'm not from Mississippi. I don't know what stores they have out there. And even if I knew what stores they have out there, how would I know where she gets her prescription fills? How would I know what her brother does for a living?
Again, if Shelly is behind the emails, show the proof. That's all I'm asking. Show the proof. Hold on a second. I'm looking for something in the in my email. Go ahead, Sheila.
Also, too, why won't she
It's
make a
Claude.
police
Thank you for
report?
coming. Mhm.
If I'm the one that's doing all of this and your life has been threatened, then why not have a police report? Why not do it? Every time it's time for her to do the police report, it's oh, never mind, me and my husband gonna work things out. Makes no sense.
But like I said, I don't want this to happen to nobody else. That's why I'm doing this. And I don't care what nobody said. The end of the day is, come on, guys. It could
The
be one
ones
of
that
us.
supporting her better be careful because she'll blame them next. Because every other day is somebody new.
Mhm. And see, sometimes we don't have to curse each other out and call each other at our name just to resolve a situation. Let's be grown women. Come on. Especially some of y'all, we have kids y'all age, you know? We mature. So at the end of the day, if you can't have two mature women working out a situation where one's saying one is email her husband, I mean, and you doing for likes and views, we just want to see the receipts. We just want to see the proof. And let's be honest here. And it doesn't matter. You know what the end of the day is? Um, we all have a past. We all as a work in progress. But the end of the day is if you have a disagreement with someone, work it out if you can. That's in real life and social media. And I know here we said this just an app, just this entertainment stuff like that. But come on, guys. Yeah, it's fun and games now until it hit you. You know.
I also think that she should have to tell the names of these so-called people who are telling her that it's me. Because it's always, like she got this reliable source that told her this and that. And one person told me that Nicole was over there telling her it was me or some shit like that. So, I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to accuse nobody of anything because I'm just telling you what I've heard. But, like I said, she just reminds me of Dovey because I haven't done anything but try to help this lady. And she continuously does the
Okay,
same
we're not gonna
crap.
mention nobody else's
Okay,
name.
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me go back on mute.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah,
gonna mention
we're not
nobody
mentioning
else's
my
name.
name. Yeah. The end of the day is I just wanted the ones who, who is mature, honest, and have morals and standards and want to see this resolved. Because at the end of the day, these two women is married. And this not just going to affect Shelly,
And
but
could I just be clear? For
Mhm.
me, what resolving means, I didn't have nothing to do with what you got going on. I don't have to mention you. You don't have to mention me. It's not about some, to be cool again and all that other stuff. I'm not looking for that. I just want to not have my name mixed in the middle of this stuff because I don't have nothing to do with it. And I can go on about my business. I don't have to ever speak on her, ever, ever.
and that's what I like about you. Yeah. And I'm like
Well,
that
Chilla, you
too,
know
you
how I
know.
am. I don't do fake. I
I
just
know, I
if I
know.
don't mess with you, I just go on about my business. I'm not gonna sit
Hmm.
and play and politic and all that other kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm grown enough to, part ways and you go do your content, I go do my content. I'm never gonna forget what she did. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm human. I'm not gonna forget it, but it doesn't mean that I have to um dwell on it. But I always try to do this with people and have a conversation or just you go your way, I go my way. But people don't like to do that because they want to do it for clicks and views at any cost. And then when I get fed up with it and I respond my way and I fight back my way, then everybody gets upset.
Right.
So
I hear you, Jasmine and Angie. Thank you for coming in. End of the day is, you know what? Her husband should just tell the truth, because this sad when you got people. I'm not just saying she
but what
doing
if it's
whatever.
her husband
People
that
just
ain't did
making.
nothing? We don't know that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying anybody doing this is sad. You know, you
And
got
if I had
innocent
her
people
husband's
in
information, I would literally, if I had her husband's information, honestly, at this point, I would have contacted him because I would ask him to personally, since his wife can't do it, can you clear my name? You know what I mean? But I don't have his
there.
contact information. And I don't sit around. It's not that my husband don't trust me to have the friends of the opposite sex, because I do and always have, but I don't go around and communicate and with married men, whether it be on the phone, hanging out with them, and doing all that other kind of stuff. I don't even go out here like befriending men to be hanging out with them or sit on the phones with them. I don't do that.
Hmm. And so, sister, you so right. You right. But until
What
somebody
she
talk
say?
about them,
Yeah, that's what
and
it
she
is.
said they
It's
would.
all fine
Molly,
until it's
wait a
them.
minute. Molly, you right. Shelly wouldn't. I mean, who would be so sloppy if they was sending emails? And how could she send? Why would she send it to herself?
I just don't know how I could be in the back chat and talking and responding back to the girl in the back chat. Like you gotta legit hit the link. It's just none of it makes any sense. I don't even try to wrap my head around it because I don't even think that she believes it. I think that this is just a way for her to get clicks and views and cash apps and super chats. There's no other explanation that makes sense to me at this point. Oh God.
And I don't even know why the person would send me an email because I ain't a big content creator. I don't be all out there because I could care less. But I know why they sent it to me because they send stuff to me thinking I'm gonna forward it to Jay Wilson.
Sheila, are you sleeping?
She ain't sleep.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, and you know, Shelly, I keep everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm about to do.
What you about to do? Find an email or something?
Somebody, we just talked to Mr. Malik. He was just in the chat. He's doing fine. So Brooke is doing fine. Mr. Malik just came in the chat. So Brooke is doing fine, Jasmine. Well, I would think she would be doing fine. I don't think Mr. Malik would be on here like, hey, how y'all doing if they weren't doing fine. Yeah. Bianca Johnson says she seems quite happy and about to fry some chicken.
What?
She says, I guess Tracy was on her and her husband and said she seems quite happy and about to fry some chicken.
And since they was on, why they didn't clear my name, or why he didn't come on there? Or at least, if not gonna clear my name, why he didn't come on there and accuse me of doing all this stuff and say that I had been doing it?
Because your content.
Mm.
Sheila, can I tell you a secret? I hope you don't have
Yes.
anybody that come in your chat that has seizures. Cause
No, I do.
Yeah, I wanted to say that to her
with your
before, but then
panel
I got
changing
to
like
say go
that,
before.
it'll cause somebody to
Yeah.
have a seizure.
Okay, I was like, no.
Only reason I say that is because I know like some people that's photosensitive with it
Yeah,
changing
if she
like
did
that.
that on certain, yeah, it is a little. But yeah, I know what you're saying. A lot of other places they have a warning on there before them, because somebody, if a person suffers with seizures, they wouldn't be able to sit and watch this live because the flashing thing in the back.
So let me tell you what I did today.
Okay.
You want to know what I did today? I'm gonna tell you something real good I did today. I went shopping for the prisoners. I am making bags so that our so we can give it to our connectional church, and we are going to bless prisoners with, prison support bags, soap, shampoo, deodorant, uh and the chaplains, they usually keep that stuff and they usually give it to the indigent people. You know what the indigent people are? The people who can't afford to buy this stuff. So I got toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, shampoo, conditioner, and lotion. But I got the good smelling lotion. And I got the good smelling shampoo and stuff. And anybody can do that. Y'all can donate to the chaplain at the local prison or jails, and they'll get the stuff to the indigent people, the people who ain't got no money on their books. You know.
That's my uncle do. I was doing that for a couple of years. I had woman empowerment. I would go to the local facility and every Saturday for 2 hours, me and my mom.
Oh, and so make sure you and if you're gonna give it out, call your local wherever you're gonna donate to, find out how big it can be that you're gonna donate, because different facilities have different sizes. Like the facility that we're donating to, it has to be under 18 ounces. Yeah, and they want
So,
bars.
so I guess this not gonna be resolved.
It's not. It don't sound like it's gonna be resolved. But I might be coming back on my channel later on with some more information.
Yeah, I might be might be live on.
Hold on. Yeah.
I might be live on my own channel with doing what I said I'm going to do, because, like I said, I'm not going to be harassed and all this and put into this crazy um lifetime love and hip hop whatever storyline this thing
I
is.
got a question though. How old is Tracy?
She said she was 49.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how old is her husband? I don't know. I'm just asking.
I guess when she come back up here, she can close out her show, whatever.
This is just crazy. I'm just gonna say this, you guys. don't know what to appreciate most. You right, we don't know what to appreciate most of the time. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do though is I am going, like I said, I'm going to be donating these bags. I might even go live putting them together, Shelly.
Okay.
And I might even go live and put these bags together. Cause y'all know what? I went shopping also for the bags. If it's anybody in the South Carolina area or Augusta, Georgia area, and you're in need of a pandemic bag, it's some food, it's some like cleaning supplies and things of that nature, email me, yespicturelady@gmail.com, and we will get you a bag to you. We'll get a bag to you. Um, I can't drop my link because Muffy, can you drop my
Right,
link?
which channel link do you need? Your link to your
Yeah,
channel? I
she
got
said
you.
drop your link, Miss Viv. Thank you. But Lorraine asked me to.
Okay, maybe Muffy could drop it because then again, I don't know if they could see me if I drop it or whatever. So
Oh, picture lady. Yes, picture lady. Muffy, can you put that in there for me, please, babe? Yes, picture lady at gmail.com. So if anybody know of anybody in Augusta, Georgia, or North Augusta, South Carolina, Greenwood, Greenville, that
or hello DMV.
or in the DMV,
If you're in the
or,
DMV, you can contact me. You might
and
not want to, but you can.
and
And I have
if you're in
stuff.
need of a bag, we have bags. It's a y'all know them grocery bags that you get at the grocery store, them reusable ones. I fill those up. I fill those up. And it'd be toilet paper, it'd be cleaning supplies, some food, and all of that in there. So if you know somebody who need a bag, who is in need of something, we'll get it to them. And that's what I do. That's what we do. That's what we do. Oh, Soul Sister said my YouTube channel. Vivian Jennings. That's my y'all, that's my Vivian Jennings. That's my YouTube.
Did Sheila forget?
And if you have somebody in the DMV, if y'all need know somebody in the DMV that needs something, you can email me about that, and we'll make sure that that happens too. We'll make sure that
Yeah.
that happens too. I mean, you guys want to see what we do? All y'all got to do is visit thegreensector.com.
Yeah. And if
KC
you're in
say,
the DMV and
You see what KC say?
I can
KC say yes. The flash drives me crazy.
yeah, I would. I low key. That was a low key way of telling her to take it off, and she didn't. She didn't pick up on it. But you know, if I say it, then they'll be like, "You're telling people what to do on their channels." But it's pretty annoying. Um, if you're in the DMV and you contact Vivian, just let her know, male or female, because I do have care packages for women, and I also have some that are designed just for men. My care packages are reserved for people who are on a real need basis and not just asking to be like, if I see you asking and then I see you in the chat doing like a $25 super chat, it's like that don't make sense to me. And I've seen a couple people ask us for help, but then I see them on YouTube doing all kind of stuff, and it's just like we have limited resources. We don't have like people who are donating all this crazy stuff. So
If you like to donate, you could you could cash at me at $ Vivian Jennings and put green sector.
should I call Sheila or something? You think she forgot we was live?
No, I think her phone went dead.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yes, I think. And my thing is, you guys, it ain't about me. Um, this was hey Bella Garcia. I'm gonna tell you guys, my pastor had started this at the very beginning of the pandemic. And he fussed at me and said, Vivian, you need to make sure that this continues to happen. And I was like, really? Why me? He said, why not you? So, and
The
that's what,
chosen one.
and, and I mean, he gave me enough money from the church. He was like, here goes some money from the church. And he got some people at church and they donated money. And I was riding around with packages. Y'all remember when they was cleaning off toilet paper and hand sanitizer and Lysol off the shelves? I was working at the grocery store and I found out where the other people who worked there was hoarding it. And what I would do is I would go in their private stash and I would get some out and I would keep it in my car. And like when I would see people that would say, I can't find any toilet paper anywhere and my husband's sick and things of that nature. Uh Shelly,
Hmm?
Tracy said to tell you,
Who's Tracy?
Tracy. Miss Pisa said
Uh-huh.
Tracy said,
Hmm.
uh tell Shelly she can contact her husband and he will cuss her out when she do.
My goodness. I thought I was already contacting them. I
Thank you,
thought I was
God.
already contacting them.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You did, Miss Lorraine. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And what we'll do is we're gonna put that. Guess what? It's gonna go back into. We gave out book bags too. Shelly, how many book bags did we give out in the DMV?
In the DMV, we gave out 200 book bags. In Jamaica, we sent 300 book bags there. So, and there's also the green sector. There is a Facebook page. I actually need to put the other video up of the other book bag, but we did supplies and we also did book bags in the DMV, also fed the homeless in the DMV. And it's not something that we want to do just one time. So we're doing it, year round or whatever. And that's what I would frankly prefer to be doing. And that's why I'm trying to get back to my content and stuff. But all these little distractions is
And in reference to me in this area, in the South Carolina area, I have church members in different churches that I go to, um, that actually donate money. I have people that actually donate money to me from different church members and different people. Like I said, I give out five bags a month, and I make sure that those bags go to people that need some. She said, "Why is she trying to contact him when she know how to?"
who said that?
That's what she said. Tracy said, "Why are you trying to contact her husband when you know how to?" Don't nobody know how to contact that man. Hell, half the time she don't know how to contact him. I said it. But no, what we're gonna do is let's end on a positive note. Sheila, thank you, sis, for allowing us to come up. Wait a minute, do you think she'll hit the link? The link up there, pizza. Tell her the link's still out down. Tell her she can come on over and hit the link and bring her husband with her. Hey Freddie, how you doing? Yeah, pressure.
I'm
That's
back.
what I'm
I'm
about.
back.
I make five personal bags. It's $100 a month. Myself and some other people, we give out 5 bags a month. So that's 60 bags a year.
You just counting North Carolina.
That's just this area. That's just South
Right.
Carolina
That's what I'm
area.
saying. You're not
That's
counting
not
the
the
whole
DMV.
DMV.
That's not the DMV area. That's not the DMV area. The book bags that was sent to Jamaica, uh, and the other stuff that we've given out. Because it was just book bags. Just named the book
Hi,
bags.
Freddie.
We didn't name all the other stuff that we've done.
Okay, so what we gonna do, Viv and Shelly? What's going on? Is she gonna
Wait a minute. We I asked Pizza to ask her to come on over and and tell
I've
her
been asked her. Ain't nobody gonna be begging. Obviously, she don't
that's
want to come up here.
awesome.
yeah, she don't want to come over.
Sheila, you might want to change your background though.
I
Sheila,
know.
somebody else,
Okay.
somebody one of the people came in and said the
I
background.
know. I know. So I have to do it. So I'm not gonna I'm put on my just my Sheila E. But we great close out anyway, right?
Good, Freddie. I'm glad you're on lunch break. Do not start bringing it. So I try to impact. We all try to impact the
Hmm.
community. Well, I'm going to tell you guys this. If anybody need any help, I'm going to say this again, Sheila. Um,
Hmm.
if anybody need any help in the DMV area or here in South Carolina, Georgia, South Carolina, Augusta area,
Okay.
Augusta, Augusta. I know Augusta is Georgia, but I'm near Augusta, Georgia, and I am in South Carolina, Aiken, North Augusta, Greenville, Greenwood, McCormick, in that area, even Lincolnton, Georgia. If anybody need anything in this area, all you got to do is email me, yespicturelady@gmail.com, and we will, get them a bag. In the DMV area, we'll get them whatever help they need.
Mhm. I would like for you and Shelly talk about that one day in the penthouse. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And Muffy, my family having a big cookout too. I'm not feeling too good. That's why I didn't go. We have one tomorrow too. My family don't just do one day; they have to do two. So we got one for the older ones who don't drink, and then one for the younger ones who do. um.
I
I
don't
So
am.
celebrate. I don't celebrate American holidays.
mm,
I'm going to tell you this. I got a young lady that comes to church from YouTube. She come to my church on Sundays, and she from YouTube, and she lived near here. She said she want to come visit the church. One day I'm gonna
oh,
go
that's
down and
nice.
I'm gonna get her and I'm gonna bring her up so she can go to the church.
Yes.
She say she like.
So I guess that's a blessing, Viv, because I'll be having church with y'all on Sundays too. And that just bring me back when I used to go to church with my grandma. That's old school. And that's what we missing these days, the old school church. You know how they had the old mothers in the church and just like the old songs and hymns and stuff like that. I miss that.
Jasmine, I don't know which attorney, but I'm gonna tell you where I am close to. I'm close to this man down in Edgefield. I used to work over in Edgefield. The man killed the woman, and as he was burying her in the backyard, he had a heart attack and died. He killed the lady, and then he had a
Ooh,
heart attack and died. He was burying her in the backyard.
wow.
And he was missing. Him and the lady was missing for a couple of days, and so some people in the area was like, "We ain't seen them. Their car ain't move. Every time we drive past, the car's still out there. Let's send the police over there to see what's going on." And when the police got over there, they seen her wrapped up in trash bags and him digging a hole and him laying on the ground holding his chest.
Okay. So wait, so Tracy's not coming over, right?
Nope.
Okay, so so you know what you have to do to keep
Correct.
your peace of mind, sis. You know,
Right.
and we try to be neutral and everything, and we try to do a mature panel and discuss everything. So the end of the day is that's all we could do. You know, There's no hard feelings over here at the penthouse. But like I said, y'all don't take this stuff lightly. Please don't. And I know some of y'all say, oh, this just social media. This is not real life. But mentally, this do affect some people' health. You know.
Hey, you know what, Sheila?
Mhm.
It used to affect my health, my mental health. But you know what? After Jay Wilson told me, girl, you gotta let some of this stuff go,
Mhm.
I had to let it go. And then I had to start taking my medicine.
I can't with you.
That might be part of my that might be part of my
Shake,
problem.
shake the bottle, Shelly. Shelly, shake the
I ain't even.
bottle.
I'm over it. I can't.
Hey, I shake. I
Okay.
don't shake like hers. My gummies don't
Mm.
shake like hers. Oh, I'm gonna tell
It
you
don't be
this.
my gummies that I be shaking.
But Sheila, oh, I'm gonna tell you this. Guess what? I just
Mm.
went to Costco too. Girl, they had my Stella Rosa Black on sale.
Mm.
I got me 2 more bottles to put in my arsenal. So I'm a happy
Mm.
camper.
Okay. All right.
So
I'm still babysitting my last bottle of wine, and baby, I've been wanting to pop that thing open.
Oh, I got one. Ooh, ooh.
so
I told you when I
that gives me
yeah.
3. So Shelly,
I had 3. I got one now.
I'm stingy with my wine.
Well, they're gonna get Shelly's, the one she has showed me. So, cause where I go, they just specialize in wine. So I'm definitely gonna try that and see how it tastes.
It's really good.
Hmm. So we're gonna close down and any last words you would like to say, Shelly, being,
Thank you for having me. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Viv. And hope everybody in the chat has a great weekend. That's it.
What you mean, Viv? This ain't my channel.
Yeah, but you still was up here. You came
yeah,
with questions and stuff.
that's right.
Shelly, Sheila, I appreciate the 2 of you ladies. Thanks for everything. Sheila,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you still got my number. If not, if not, if not, I'm gonna tell Shelly to text it to you. And we have a talk. Me and you will talk. Have a talk.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. All right. So everybody, I want to thank y'all for y'all, participating, always supporting me at the penthouse. The ones being respectful. I want to thank my moms for your hard work and everything. And y'all enjoy y'all Labor Day with y'all family. Pizza said drop the link. Now you're gonna say drop the link when we go ready to leave. Pizza.
You can still drop the link. Do what you do. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm up off here.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Okay. Yeah, Pizza, I'm ready to leave because I got my grandbaby. That's why I waited for you earlier. I gotta take care of him. So
Jasmine asked, "What time am I going live?" Jasmine, I'm gonna go and take care of a couple of things. I gotta go next door and make sure it didn't rain in my house because it just rained here real bad. And a tree. I don't know if you were in my out there the other day when I said a tree a tree fell on my little house. A
yeah.
tree fell on my little house, and my fence blew from the backyard to the front yard. So I gotta go over there and see, and then I'll be back. I will be back. All right, you guys.
Okay, yeah.
So
Okay.
thank you, Sheila. Thank you
And
for
thank
allowing me to
you.
come on, sweetheart. And don't
I want to
forget,
thank you because I'm my grandson. I got ready to go. So and
here you go.
yeah. Okay. Love you guys and
Look, you
peace. I
see
would
it.
have been on,
Look,
but my
you see it.
huh?
You
What
see
you
it.
say?
Look,
I
look in the
know.
back. Look in the back, Sheila.
I know.
All right. And I'm gone,
Okay.
darling.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you
Thank you.
guys.
Bye.
Okay. Yeah. Be blessed. Okay.